Well, I guess we're starting. We've got 30 minutes. Let's try and get this done. If you're new, all the trigger warnings, all the greetings, hello, hi, all the things. My name is Maria. I don't filter my mouth, and I'm pretty sick and tired of the way the world is. That said, message begins now. I ask you to open yourself up to receive these messages for the greatest good of all, from the highest white light, all that jazz, whatever you want to say your own little prayer, whatever. I do call in my guardian angel to protect me at this time and turn away any energies that are not here to bring clarity and truth for the greatest good of all. That said, there's a lot of division, and it's getting worse. Why are we allowing it to get worse? We as humans have worked long and hard to survive on this planet, and I feel that for too long, we have silenced ourselves in moments where we should speak up, okay? We have allowed for too much bias to be created against certain people, certain groups, for whatever reasons, right? There's a lot of things that have gone unchecked. And I'm not talking... This honestly, it's in every aspect of life. So whichever way it's resonating for you, please take it as that and acknowledge and accept that you are being given confirmation through this video. That's what it is here for. If you're looking for answers, the answers are within you. I am just here to confirm what you already have been told. Heed the messengers. What messages have been given to you? What signs and synchronicities have you been seeing? Repetitive numbers, repetitive symbolism, right? Words that match up with the symbolism or the numbers that you keep standing out in conversation. You could hear somebody walk by and they could say owl, and owl stands out. Or somebody could say, whatever it is for you. Heed the messages, okay? There's something important about that. But we are in a time where people are going to be called to act on what they believe. So if you're not ready to stand your ground and speak your truth, this is not the channel for you. Because that is what everyone on this planet is being called to right now. And I'm pretty sure you feel it in your bones too. There is no denying it. It's undeniable. It's a fact of life. It's meant to happen. It has to happen. This is the way it is. It's all part of a greater plan. And when you are called upon, you are called upon. Now, are you going to answer the call, or are you going to be a Judas? And what's a Judas? Someone who runs, someone who hides, someone who denies, the denier, right? Everybody has a role to play, though. And at this time, I feel that you are going to be realizing people around you who have a big mouth when it's behind closed doors, but when it's out in public and it's time to walk the walk that they've been talking, they can't do it. They just shut up. They creep back into a dark corner and hide in the shadows, right? Because that's the only place they can exist, is within the shadows, is feeding off of the negativity. They can't stand in the light and shine their light despite the fact of the shadow that they cast themselves, right? Because what happens when you shine your light? Everybody wants to throw stones, yes? Oh, you're blinding me. No, stop it. Because they don't want to acknowledge truth. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to have to say the truth. They don't want to have to acknowledge it. But we are in the times where that's no longer an option. Okay? I don't know if I'm going to be pulling any cards today. I do pull cards on this channel. If that triggers you, this isn't the channel for you, okay? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I don't care how a weapon or a tool was created. It is the intention that serves the purpose. Do you understand me? It is the intention. The intention. If you have the intention in your life to manipulate, to do harm, to betray, to be selfish, to, encourage people to be lazy just because it makes you feel better about being lazy, to encourage people to be manipulative and sneaky because that's how you are and it makes you feel good to have other people doing the dirt you're doing, good luck. good luck. Okay? All this talk that people do about New Earth and all that stuff, I don't think they realize what that truly means. Do you not understand that every single religious text on this planet, fill in blank here, I don't care which one you use, all of them have synchronicities. And if you are doing your due diligence as a human on this planet, you are learning from all of them. You are not shunning one just because you believe in another. You're not shunning another just because you think it's too woo-woo or whatever it is. Do you understand? It's all here for us to learn. Knowledge is power, and that information is left behind to teach us, to guide us. And always look for the symbolism that appears to you, because there are messages within the messages that you are going to be guided to. I don't know what your calling is. I don't know what your purpose is. But I do know that if this video is resonating with you, it is because there is something that you feel that you are a part of that is greater than anything you can imagine, because you don't know what it is. You can't explain it, but you can feel it in every bone, deep to the core of your bones, down to the marrow, to the last strand of DNA. You can feel it. Okay? There are a lot of people that you're going to be turning your backs from, that are going to be turning their backs on you because they are deniers, okay? Because they are traitors, because they cannot stand in the light of truth and survive. A lot of you could be feeling, what is the word I'm looking for? A lot of you could be feeling not apathetic, but not lost. Maybe, because these words are coming up. How do I describe this that I'm feeling? It's almost like not necessarily seeking for more. Well, maybe, because you have a knowledge, you have that, like I said, you have that calling within you that you can feel it, but you can't quite describe it. You don't know exactly what it is. And so it creates within you this hunger, right? This flame, this like a stirring within you that you can't quite explain. But there are going to be things happening. Good things, okay? Good things. Don't think negative. There are going to be good things happening that are going to ignite powerful emotions within you, okay? Whatever you feel is lacking in your life, I don't want to go into specifics, but whatever you feel like you're lacking in your life, there will be an increase. So the lack will be minimized. I'm not saying it's going to be overflowing, but this could be like you take a chance and you do, like maybe you just take a chance and you go to a flea market and you like rent a booth and you sell something that you crochet or something you make, right? Or maybe you do soaps, or maybe you can your own stuff, like canning and the jars and all that stuff, and you're like really good at it, and you're going and you're selling these already preserved goods. I feel like it's something unique to you, that it is not done by a lot of people, but is something that it's useful. It feels useful. And it's going to show you that there is a market for what you do or what you want or what you're taking a chance on. For some of you, you think you're too old. And that seems, I don't want to say it's silly, but I want you to understand that time time is a man-made construct here on this plane of existence, okay? We are energetic beings. We are a soul having a physical experience. My oldest is calling me. I'm not sure why. I'll have to call him back. So let's try to get this done. Some of you could be receiving a message from somebody important. So if you've been ignoring calls from your mom or your dad, like one of your parents or somebody in family, please don't. Please answer their call. Even if you guys don't get along, please answer their call. There is a stillness here in this message, so that it could mean that you need to clear everything. This isn't forgetting what has been, but this is clearing the board and only now allowing for things to be set up the way that you're guiding them to, the way that you want them to be, right? But it feels important to hear them out, whoever this is. This was somebody who was once like family to you. So they could be blood related or not, okay? Because some of us do have those that we consider to be like family who are not blood related, right? And sometimes those relationships sour as well. It's just the nature of things. 35 or 53 could be significant here. Also 8 is also like the infinity symbol. I always the two are always attached for some reason for me. So I just felt like saying that because maybe the infinity symbol is one of those signs that somebody here has been seeing, okay? But whatever these events that are happening, it's like I just got that part in the original Mortal Kombat movie where and now for a taste of things to come, like you hear the giant gong, bang, and now for a taste of things to come. So this, again, this could be some just little things happening that lead to something bigger, okay? Because I'm seeing a fire that's being started, and it starts out like there's smoke, right? And then as you continue with the friction is still being applied, right, it becomes fire and it ignites. Or like with the stones, whichever way you're starting your fire, right, that's always the way it works. It begins, you see a little bit of smoke, and then there's more flame, and then that flame grows, right? So this is something that is going to grow, that is going to help with whatever you've been feeling a lack of. So this could be love, this could be money, this could be time, this could be sleep, this could be food. Everybody's going through different things, right? So whatever it is for you, just apply it. Fill in your blanks. Heed the messages. Yeah, for those of you wanting to listen, we just got good news, affairs with your family, and protected from negative forces beyond your control. Again, those of you that have somebody who is family or was like family, or somebody that is family that maybe you like disown them or whatever, answer the call. I literally, even with my shirt, it says not today, right? Like you don't feel up to taking this call, but you are being guided to take it. Again, when you are called upon, are you going to answer? Or are you going to run? Are you going to do what Judas did? And that's the best way I can describe it to you. Not only that, I mean, how many movies can you look at and you can see where somebody's like best friend or like brother in arms or whatever, somebody who is supposed to be an important character, you start seeing little things, like little moments where conflicts and stuff happen, and you would think this would be the first person standing up because of how they are, when it's just the little main characters group, right? But then all of a sudden, when they're thrown out of the frying pan and into the fryer, they completely change the way that they are. They completely change their interactions. Someone is really trying to interrupt you now at this time as well. Someone is trying to keep you. What is this I'm picking up on, please? It's like someone's trying to throw you off of your path, whatever your path is. For some of you, this could be a younger woman. But you still have the key to whatever your success looks like. Do you understand? So like, no matter what they do, it's meant for you. It is yours. You have the key. You have the key to this treasure chest. It's yours, right? I don't know how it came to be yours, but it is yours. You have the key. For some of you, this could be like a kid or a younger sibling, right? Who causes problems. Causes problems within the family. I feel like this person runs their mouth a lot to each person individually in the family, but when everyone is all gathered there, this person doesn't say a word. And that's cowardice. Okay, that is cowardice. This person is a coward. And if that's you, I'm calling you out. You are being a Judas. You are being a coward. Yeah, see, I'm telling you. I'm kind of getting the feeling, for those of you that I got this vibe of somebody trying to hold you back. This person could be jealous of you. It could be, I don't understand why. It's almost like they want to be able to be successful before you can be successful, because they're trying to prove some sort of point. I don't know what that point is, but if this resonates for you, then you'll know, you'll understand, right? And this will make sense to you. Right. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. We got the eagle here. Let me give you the symbology. No, let me give you all of the symbols that have presented themselves here. Okay. Ears, trees, flowers, reddish orange specifically, spider webs, barrels, more flowers here, white ones here, eagle, carrots, lobster, stork, mice, keys, beetles, right? Beetles represent good fortune. I'm getting specifically scarab here, so if that resonates for you, go ahead and look it up and see what scarab represents, okay? You are heading into the energy of spring. What is spring, right? Spring is the season of growth and abundance. It is when everything comes back to life and flourishes, right? So again, this is you, like an exciting event was the very first card, okay? The gong. This was the very first card that came out. Followed by what? Opportunity or windfall. And that's a fully ripe carrot. Something very healthy, something nutritious, right? Something wholesome, something that grows, something that has already grown. And then what was that followed by? The beetle card, good fortune. So an exciting event, opportunity or windfall, good fortune, followed by what? Fire, the power of destruction, but also creation, because think of what happens to a forest after like a fire, right? It's almost like the land beneath is restored, okay? Because when the fire happens, certain alchemical changes occur within the land itself that then create an environment that becomes more nutrient dense or nutrient rich, right? That creates an environment for a fertile environment for growth. And then boom, the forest is reborn anew, right? Sometimes things do have to be wiped away to be rebuilt. So for those of you with this person coming back in, maybe this is a reconnecting with a family member, but I really don't feel like it is. I honestly feel like this is finally, beyond the shadow of a doubt, being revealed to you who's been running their mouth behind your back, who's been saying things, who's been doing things, who's been causing the conflict. Maybe this person is the reason why you've been feeling tension from certain family members. It's because of the conversations that they're having with this other person when you're not around. Because again, this person's a coward. They won't say it to your face. They're doing things behind your back. And again, family matters and temptation will test you. So if you have someone that you know this is the situation, because I'm getting if you know. So I don't need to tell you. Again, this video is for confirmation. I don't need to tell you anything that you don't already know. This person could be 35 or 53 because those numbers came up, okay? This could have been, I don't know, whatever. If the numbers relate for you, we have 3, 5, and 8. So any combination of those. But I feel that this person is a troublemaker. And I feel that it's going to be made crystal clear, okay, how this person is a troublemaker and why they've been doing it. It's almost like something is going to happen between you and someone else is what it feels like. Like maybe somebody gives you an opportunity in front of this person and they just go off because maybe they've been looking for an investor in something that they're trying to do as well, right? Maybe you guys work in the same industry, but I feel that you're going to get something, some sort of windfall, some sort of great opportunity, right? That's good news. And it is going to trigger this person to reveal their true face. And why do they need to know this? Why is this important? Why do they need to know this? So that you don't give to this connection. Empress and 2 of Cups. So that you, okay. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be getting engaged and this person's going to be mad that you're getting a committed, devoted, loving, happy ending type relationship before they do. And that's kind of sad because when you ask for love, God will show you love in the world in many different ways. And if you can't acknowledge and accept that other people are going to have what you want before you have it, then you're never going to achieve what you want. You're never going to, those seeds are never going to grow, right? Because you're fertilizing them with hate. You're not fertilizing them with love. And I don't think this person can understand that, right? You've taken your time to make sure that you're not being selfish, you're not being greedy, that you are fairly giving in love, but that you're also protecting yourself at the same time. And I feel that this is a blessing being bestowed onto you so that you can jump. It's like elevate. I'm getting elevating. So it's like a level up. This is a level up, and I'm almost out of time on my memory here. But guys, seriously, we've got judgment. Judgment on what? This could be a Capricorn in your life as well. This person could be a Capricorn. And if it's not a younger female, I'm going to trigger somebody with this. It could be a younger male who's just being a little bitch. because he's up in his feels for whatever reason, being jealous. But if that's the case, I feel like it's just because this person, I'm really feeling somebody who doesn't go after any of the things that they want. It's almost like they think about what they want, but then they do absolutely nothing about it. And if that resonates with you, just remember, people around us are mirrors, okay? So make sure that you yourself are doing what you need to do. Yeah, this person's been thrown out of their power, and they're really not connected to their intuition. It's like they think that they know, but they don't. They don't. And they're headed for some not so happy events because, wow, we have 4 major arcanas, guys. So this is big. This is big. This is going to be impactful. I feel like it's good for you. How does this affect the collective of viewers? Thank you. Page of Wands, 6 of Swords. It's a message that you need to receive in order to send you into the right direction for you, right, the direction that you haven't been able to choose yourself. And maybe this is a connection that you haven't wanted to cut off because you really care about this person. You know, again, I did say it was like family, right? So this could be somebody you love. This, obviously, it's got everything's about love, right? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. A cockatoo could be significant here, but I'm seeing a baby one. So a baby cockatiel or cockatoo. Those, the white ones with the yellow, they're like really saucy. They got attitude. They're mostly white with a little bit of yellow, and some of them are full on white. But I don't know. There's something about that bird specifically here for somebody. This is something that's going to be happening to kind of keep you on track. It's kind of like, I feel like maybe you were questioning yourself, wondering if maybe you were being too harsh, maybe you were being too judgmental or whatever. And now this, oh, my hair, I swear the battle never ends. But I feel like now this is just, it feels like acceptance. It feels that at this point, you are acknowledging that you've done all you can do. You've said all you can say. You've been real. You've kept it honest and positive. You know, my collective is not a collective of malicious people. My collective, we're the peacemakers. Okay, so if you don't resonate with being a peacemaker, this is not your message. We don't like to manipulate. We see how others manipulate. And we like to put an end to the manipulation, an end to the falsehoods, an end to the misuse of power. Okay? So if that resonates with you, know that, yeah, trust your intuition, trust what you're feeling, know that you're seeing this message now because there's an event that's about to happen in your life. What's that event? Judgment. Again, it split it and it shows itself again. And look, the Devil card, this is very important. This is judgment against all of the evils in your life, right? All of the manipulations, including the ways that you've been, when you're being too nice, God will show you, no, you're being too nice. This is time for judgment. I need you to walk away so I can, you know, it's like when they're walking out of the city and they were commanded, don't look back. Don't look back. You need to let go. You've tried to save the people here. You've tried to spread the word. You've tried this. You've tried that. It's time to go. Walk away and don't look back. What happens when you look back? You get stuck in the past, right? Frozen in the salt. Which creates a salty person walking around, doesn't it? So this person could be very negative, very salty, very trash talking, very holier than thou, very arrogant, right? This person is somebody who doesn't care about any ties, right? I feel like this person's very materialistic. They don't care about any bonds. Like, yeah, they think that they have to be, and like this person thinks that they've got to be some type of way but the energy just, it feels corrupted. It's not an energy of truth, but at the end of the day, it's their choice. Okay. Allow this person grace, allow them to pass through, allow them to go whichever way they need to go. Don't stress yourself about it. Okay. Know that sometimes things happen behind your back because they're not meant to affect you. Okay. If you're called to walk away from anyone, walk away from them, okay? In the short period that you disconnect, you have no idea what could go on. And if this person's meant to come back, then they will come back. If they're meant to come back just to show you, hey, listen, you know how you said this, you didn't think this person would ever change, but you were going to give them a chance anyways? Well, look, you see, now look, they didn't change, did they? Still more of the same, right? Still making bad choices. Well, then, okay, what does that mean for you? You already know what you've got to do. You got to walk away for good this time. Because why? Well, because that's the reason they were being brought back into your life, was just to show you, listen, some people never change. Some people are only here to remind us what it looks like when you don't do the inner work, what it looks like when you don't answer the call, what it looks like when you're a coward, when you don't stand up for what you believe, when you don't stand up for what's right. Okay? If this resonated, give me a thumbs up. I know it seemed a little stern, but the energy is, I'm telling you guys, stuff is going to start happening. Stuff is going to start happening. A lot of things are going to be revealed, and life is not going to be the same for these people who like to lie and cheat and steal and manipulate and be cunning and thinking, I'm getting my way. Oh, look at everything that I have attained through my manipulative, deceptive, Seven of Swords ways, right? No, it's time, thank you, yeah, it's time to clean out the closets, right? It's time to take out the trash. Why? Because those of you who are called, you have a greater purpose here than this petty crap. And the only way for you to get back on track with that purpose is to have the petty crap removed. Now you can walk away, or you can be dragged away kicking and screaming, right? Like, I can't believe this just happened. Well, you were warned to walk away and you didn't. And so their deception grew, as you knew it would, because you had a gut feeling. This is only for confirmation for you. So at the end of the day, the choice is yours. Okay. So those of you who heed the call, congratulations. You're going to level up from this. Things are going to advance. And I'm getting 8 out of 10. Sevens, again, could also be significant. They came up in another reading I did, but I didn't post it. I've felt called lately to hold back on some videos. I don't know. I guess they're meant for a later date. That's why I don't have space right now. But anyways, if this did resonate with you, give me a thumbs up, guys. Share it with somebody you think might need to hear it. It's just the world we live in at this time. All right. If you don't ever speak up, if you don't ever speak your truth, how do you expect the world around you to reflect the world within you? Bye, guys.